Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, I want to talk about the state of the team, where we're at, where I hope we're going, and what we can be coming up. All right, long day, just got home. I'll talk to you guys briefly. It's not going to be a long video, I'm hoping. But I don't know, I'm thinking about a few things, guys. I'm thinking about the team. I'm thinking about how big this month is in our history. It's coming up. Big month coming up. Big month coming up for us. It really is. This month can dictate the next decade. That's the way I'm thinking about it. It's that huge. You know, we can't mess this up. I don't believe we're going to. I even believe that, you know, the brass is going to sit down and they're going to discuss things together. It's not just going to be Adam thinking, you know, like, okay, I'm going to do this. No, at least now he's got his assistant GM, he's got his coach, he's got his guys that he can sit there and talk to. And even Pegula can come into the room and they can really discuss this. And Pegula's smart. He's going to let the man make his own decision and say, okay, go for it, whatever you think, you know. And that's it. And I think we're going to make good calls. Good calls. I expect the Sabres, when we're looking in 5 years from now, when the Sabres are back on track, hopefully, of course, we'll pinpoint this summer as where it changed and when things took off for the good, you know? So I want to see smart moves. I want to see the team get their self-respect back. I want to see the team get a killer edge this season. I want to see the team come into next season, surprise the league, catch the league off guard a little, force other teams to start looking at the tapes of the Sabres games. Things like that. I want to start seeing things like that happen. I want to start making a ruckus in the league. I want to start being hated. I want to get some sandpaper guys on this team. That's one thing we have to address this offseason also. And at the same time, as we're getting back to a normal franchise, hopefully, you know, we'll get the right people in place for scouting. These are just all things that have to happen. And I think they're going to. I really do believe that nothing is as infectious as winning. You know, if the Sabres can come out of the gates next year like 7-2-1 to start the season, that might be just enough this time that the rest of the season we'd slowly hit a little bump here and there and keep going and keep climbing. And, you know, it would be really, really nice next year to surprise the league and come out and, you know, hit a 100-point season. I would love to hear everybody's expression if something like that ever did happen. What would people say? You know, they'd find something negative like out there, right? Most likely. Yeah, well, they're going to fizzle out in the playoffs anyway. It's Buffalo. Like, you know, you'd hear all that. That'd be the next thing. Yeah, so I wanted to go, just a few thoughts, guys, because it's been a long day and I didn't even have anything prepared. I just got in, and I want to at least throw up a video tonight and touch base with you guys and let you know I'm home all day tomorrow. So I will be making videos tomorrow. And I'm excited. I'm excited, and there's a side of me that's a little sad that it had to come to this, you know? But I prefer to know the true colors of players. And if we have players that are here for self and not team, I want those players gone. I don't care what the name on their back is. I don't. I really don't, guys. I've been a fan too damn long to care about players that only care about themselves. No. I want to see a team that plays for each other. I want to see a team that the most important thing to them is that they're playing for a franchise that they believe can win a Stanley Cup one day if they just do everything that's asked of them and grow together as kids all at the same time into a championship team, because it can happen. Anybody can turn it around. Anybody. Look at Florida this year. Anybody can turn it around all of a sudden. Yeah. So I'm a big believer things can turn really quick. And Adams is, I think he's, overall, I don't think he's done that bad of a job except the Kruger firing. That's the only thing that sticks in my head, is that damn thing took so damn long of him to do, you know? The rest of his calls have been okay. I've been pretty good with them, really. You know, people look at him, some people look at him like he's an ass kiss to the Pegulas, and I don't really see it, not yet, you know? I want to see how the team turns out. I mean, you got to give somebody a fair chance first, right? I mean, we got to look and see. We got to give this process a chance so we have an idea, at least of what we're firing. We don't want to fire people and then they go to another franchise, and next thing you know is Adams is a GM of 2 Stanley Cups in 5 years from now in Carolina or something. I'm just saying, you know, no, we don't want to have that. We want to be sure what we're doing here. We got to be sure. And I think the true colors, a lot of true colors will come out this season. Because for us as fans, and Buffalo fans are knowledgeable, they are. They're more knowledgeable than a lot of franchises in this league, a lot. And they will spot if the team's lazy. It's the first thing we'll spot, right? Tell me I'm wrong. We're going to spot if they're lazy, we're going to see if they're determined, and we're going to see if they're abrasive. This is what we want to see too. We want to see a team that's going to fight. And I don't mean with fists, just fight to win, night after night after night after night. If we can get that going, if we can get that kind of culture going, and I believe the culture is going to change this year, I do. This year. Culture change can happen overnight, folks. It's not a 5-year plan to change a culture. It isn't. Get rid of the cancers and play hockey. That's it. What's so hard about that, right? I didn't see those kids too concerned about winning and losing. I seen them about playing under Granato. That's what I seen. I seen a bunch of kids that just wanted to play. Dylan Cousins, to me, doesn't look like a kid that cares about culture. He just looks like he cares about playing and playing hard. That's what I see, you know? So things are changing. I'm just going to jump on it. I'm going to jump on this and enjoy it and enjoy the process. And as much as it hurts and pains me a little that the whole tank completely backfired, it's not official because we're going to get a ton back for Jack and Sam, but that with those guys it didn't work. It's painstaking. It is. But what's more painstaking is paying these guys tons of money and them not giving a goddamn about the franchise and only caring about their own needs. No. We've got to move on from that. You know. And, you know, I go back even to the teams, that where Pekka was leading us, and Briere and LaFontaine. Even though we didn't have big playoff runs with LaFontaine in the time LaFontaine was here, which wasn't much time, but boy, oh boy, did he make an impression on us, huh? What a great hockey player. So many great hockey players in our history, folks. So many. I could go on and on all night talking about even guys like Jerry Korab, and I'm talking role players, just guys like, Don Luce, just guys that were just great hockey players, just their heart and soul was into being a Sabre. They believed in this franchise. Some of them even left and came back and signed and came back to Buffalo because they enjoyed it. Look at Korab when he came back. He's one example, I might have to make a video one night about the non-superstars, how great they were too, So many. We can go on and on about that. And this is why, for me, a guy like Rob Ray exemplifies the passion of being a Buffalo Sabre. That guy That guy, when he was wearing an Ottawa Senators uniform, there was something deadly wrong about that. I'll never forget how I felt. I hated it. Didn't like it at all. And the time has come where we have to kick in as fans and get ready, because this is the summer. This is the summer where things are changing probably forever with this team. We're either going to collapse and burn, or we're going to rise from the ashes and march on, hopefully, to a Stanley Cup one day. I sure hope so. Hope I live to see this. I believe it's going to happen. I'll say it to my death. I believe the Sabres are winning a Stanley Cup. Might not be in my lifetime, but they are going to win one. Yeah. And on that note, folks, I'm going to wish you a good night. I'm dead tired. I'll see you in the morning. Have a good one.